Hey, Art. Hey, Barry.
Yo, how are you?
All right, what's going on?
Not too much. I made it this week. Haha.
That's always a plus.
Last week I missed you guys by like 5 minutes.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Uh,
forgot. I always forget Thursdays, and it's like I came in and sat down, and it's like, oh, 6 o'clock.
well, last week, um, Jim was in the hospital, and we did have two meetings, but nobody knew about the second meeting because the meeting announcement never got sent out. So
Oh,
we,
how's he doing?
uh, I guess he's back. He's sent out a meeting announcement and updated it.
The
So
links.
yeah, but I haven't talked to him since last week, so I don't really know, and I don't really know what was going on. So okay, Art's around here somewhere, but I don't think Art. I think Art came early and walked away from his computer.
Would he do such a thing?
Hello, Art.
We can hear him breathing.
We can hear him. He's doing something. There he is.
Hey, Leroy, can you hear me?
I we got you.
Leroy?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello. I can hear you.
Leroy, can you hear me? Okay. All right, I've got no sound.
Um, I can hear you. I can hear you just fine.
Can you hear me, Art?
I,
I'll
I,
take that as a no.
I don't think he can hear us.
Okay, so I can't be heard.
Uh,
Uh,
we can hear you. You're there. You can't hear us. We can hear you.
okay, I'm gonna leave and come back.
Okay. We'll be here. Oh, technology. Gotta love it.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Art seems to have problems with his with the whole audio thing. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I got to try my system. It picks like between my VR rig and my headset and my speakers and my other speakers. I never know which one it's set to.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's why I've just left it alone. You know, it's got the camera, and I'm good. Not trying anything funky or special on this thing. But, so I don't know. Um, I don't know if Jim's actually going to be here tonight. He's a little late. Here comes Art again. Let's try. Let's see if Art can hear us this time. Can you hear us? I take that.
Can't hear you.
Could it be?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Um,
Let me see if I can find out why. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I can hear you now. Apparently, my pulse audio was turned all the way down for some reason. I don't know why.
Happens. I don't know why.
Well, I rebooted my workstation here about an hour ago, so I don't do that very often, but at any rate. So who we got tonight? Barry?
Barry's here, and you and me so far. And
What do you hear from Jim?
I have not heard from Jim. I got the email this afternoon about the meeting announcement, so I'm assuming that he's fine. But
My guess is the meeting announcement had no subject on it.
that is true.
My guess is that was sent out by his significant other, not him. That's just a wild ass guess, but
Well, I might actually buy that, except that somebody went in there and edited some of the links.
well,
So they've changed stuff around a little bit.
oh, so the website is new, so to speak.
Yes.
Okay.
So they didn't email me this week and say, hey, whatever, but
Hmm.
who knows what. So if he doesn't show up, I'll go and create another meeting real fast and we'll get it taken care of. But
Okay.
but I really don't know. I'm a little lost right now. So
Oh, so you haven't heard from him at all then?
no.
Hmm.
And here comes Ken. Ken might know something. Kenny might know something. As soon as he gets in here. Hey, Kenny,
Hey,
have you heard from Jim?
no, I have not.
Okay. Last week I knew he was in the hospital, but I haven't heard from him, so we were all wondering about him.
I text Gail, okay, and she said that he was in the hospital, but he's in rehab, and he gets out Tuesday or Wednesday next week.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
So
Well,
that is all I know.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.
that is
So
that is well, that's actually more than I know. They did not email me or text me or anything this week, so I had figured he was going to be here.
Did he text you last week?
He did text me last week. Last week I knew he was in the hospital, but I didn't know anything else.
Because I text Gail the other night. She gave me a telephone number, and I tried it, and it's like busy. It just
Okay.
went out like nothing there. So I didn't pick up on anything, and I did try to call him, but couldn't get a hold of him.
Well,
And she said at one point in time that he had the phone volume down to nothing. So he said try it again. So I tried. So no.
He's probably trying to get some sleep, I would imagine. Hospitals are not places to rest. They're either poking you or jabbing you or asking you questions or whatever. So
Yeah. So I didn't gather a sense of urgency on her part, like he's going to pass. Okay.
mhm.
So
Well, that's
I
good.
didn't gather that. But I guess it's serious enough to be in the hospital. So
Do we know why he's in the hospital? Or do we not want to say anything? Because I really don't know.
he told me why. Okay.
Okay.
But he said,
Okay. If he doesn't want to,
he said, in due time, he'll let everybody know what's going on.
okay.
So, because we usually go to Panera's or McDonald's or something on Saturday morning,
Right.
and when he didn't show up Saturday morning, Gail texted me that she had gone down. They were going to go down to Lexington for a run down there, so I didn't pay any attention to it. So he was going to be out of town, and then when she texted Saturday night, okay, that he was in the hospital, I just said, well, it's the best place to be. You know, if you got an emergency, health emergency, that's the best place to be.
All right. Well,
So this must have been the Saturday before last, because he was in the hospital as of last meeting.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, he actually texted me a couple of days before the last meeting, so I knew it was, it was me.
He actually went into the hospital October 3rd. I'm just looking at
Really?
the calendar. Yeah, October 3rd. So
that
yeah.
was 2 days after the second to last meeting. Then
Yeah.
it was the first would have been a meeting,
Right.
and so he went in on the third, which would have been what is that, Saturday, I guess. Okay.
It is. So, and I got a message Friday night that he was going to be out of town. Then I got a message that he was in the hospital on Saturday. Then I got a message, I think it was on Tuesday, that he's recovering. I said, okay. So,
Well, that's good that he's recovering.
Well,
he has a cat named Mimi, and we both look at that cat, and we said the other time, she's going to see us out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I says, well, that cat's got 9 lives, and she's used 10 of them, so I don't know if that's going to work out, Jim. so it was, Mimi the cat got 10 lives out of 9 already gone. I guess she had like a little bout, maybe about 3 weeks ago, where she couldn't eat, and then about 4 days after that, she started eating again. So they figured they fed her something wrong. So I said to him, she's going to see us out, isn't she? He said, yeah. Crazy. So I would suspect Tuesday, Monday, he'll be back.
Okay. Well, that's good.
Don't really know for sure, but that's what Gail said to me on Monday night, Tuesday night.
Okay.
So,
well, that's good.
well, okay. So, while we're talking and everything, I created another meeting. I put the link in the chat room. with the password.
I don't
But-
see it in my chat room.
Well, it should be.
Do you see it, Ken?
No.
I don't.
And Barry says he doesn't either. So
Huh.
did you put it in some different chat room or whatever?
I don't think so.
He likes his privacy. He was just trying to get rid of us.
I'll try
Is
again.
that how that works?
I'll try again. Maybe it's too big. Maybe I pasted too much stuff. Let's just try to shorten it up.
Just the URL and the password is. Do we have passwords, by the way?
I didn't set it with a password, but you said you needed it last week, so
Yeah, I couldn't get in without it.
it's the same one from last week. I just copied
Yeah.
last week's.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Now I look at my filing system and see if I can find it. My filing system. Here's my filing system.
Yeah. Look here, Art.
Security.
This is my filing system.
Yeah, I got it.
I went to a security conference last year or whatever, and they passed out notebooks, like the leather-bound, pad with a legal sheet in it. Oh, it was awesome.
A leather-bound pad. That must have been an expensive conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I found it. Here.
Okay. Well, I posted it 3 times in the chat room window, so it might show up eventually. Barry just chatted me.
Yeah, he said meep meep, but I don't see any. Are you sure you didn't do it privately
I'm
rather than
sure.
publicly? I'm not seeing anything but Barry's comment here.
That's so weird. I don't
It
know.
doesn't like him.
I don't have any idea.
Leroy's technology deprived.
All right. Challenge.
It's not a robot. It's not a robot.
Challenge.
I see that too. Barry to everybody.
Meep.
Meep meep.
Do you see
Yeah.
me saying hello?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, then I don't have a clue. And I take it Barry hasn't seen my private message to him.
Yeah, I got like a 6-character password.
Yep, that's the password. Now that one I did send privately, just to see if weird things were happening.
Oh, Leroy to everybody. Boy, that was
Yay.
delayed. That was delayed for a while. It just showed up here.
Yeah, I got it.
Boy, Zoom must really be loaded tonight.
You know what?
That was a long delay.
It really wasn't. Apparently,
You have to hit send.
no. Apparently, they have changed the chat for the hosts, and you can send a message to people in the waiting room, or you can send a message to. So apparently, I sent a bunch of messages to people in the waiting room, waiting.
Well,
But
you
there's
also
nobody waiting, right?
But there's
you
nobody
also
waiting.
you also sent the password open text.
Oh, that's true. But according to their website, the password is contained in this long string of. See, it says PW D, that's the password. So I'm not really even sure why you needed it last time, Art, but
I don't know either.
yeah.
I think I have some strange stuff going on because I also have my school Zoom account loaded on this machine, so
Right.
it may get confused as to which Zoom it's dealing with. I don't know.
You never know.
At any rate,
So, looking at the email that was sent this afternoon and what I thought had changed does not look like it did change.
So did Jim send out an update for the week?
Gail must have sent it, and she must have just copied
last week's,
last week's.
previous week's.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah, but is what you're saying is it looks like it's identical to the one 2 weeks ago then.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like it looks like the link that I just provided everybody is the only thing that changed, and I changed that last week. So you're right. It hasn't changed. She's just copying stuff from it, the other information, like the COVID stuff that Jim was keeping up with. That hasn't
Yeah.
changed.
That hasn't changed.
Yeah.
No, so it hasn't had additional data added to it since 2 weeks ago.
Right. It doesn't
Okay.
look like it. So she got it sent out, but
Well, that's good.
You know that G phone I was looking at, okay, and the mic was all boogered up. Jim took a small little drill and went down to the inlet and just kind of tweaked it a little bit, and the mic has come back. So whatever was plugging it came out.
So you think this was just dirt in the mic hole?
Yeah. And that mic hole is super, super small. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So when I took it to the people up in Monroe, they tried to blow it out and they tried to vacuum it out. Didn't do any difference. So then he got on the phone and he took and loaded up an app that Sound Spectre, I think it is, and Ear Spy Pro. And we could plug in, and he took that little drill and drilled it and cleaned it out. Phone's back.
Very good.
So that little hole got plugged up. Whatever it was.
Is that on the front of the phone or the back of the phone?
It's on the bottom of the phone.
Really?
It's down here. You can't see.
On the edge?
It's like
on the edge.
You can't see.
Right there.
There's a little teeny tiny hole right there. That's the speaker or the microphone.
That's the microphone.
Little teeny tiny sucker.
It almost looks like a reset hole.
Almost.
Yeah, you could look at it and take a little paper clip like that. But he took a small drill, like a jeweler's drill, and just kind of tweaked it a little bit. About 5 minutes later, came back.
That's more or less what I did. I took a toothpick kind of thing and just kept poking at it until I got stuff out of it.
You know, he said he could ruin it, but if the phone's not working right, it's gone anyway.
Yeah.
I said, let's do it.
This is true.
And mine, when mine did it, there's also like a little teeny tiny rubber piece in there that apparently will work itself loose eventually, and it was actually blocking the microphone. that's part of the water protection, part of the water, and that was more of a pain to get out of it than the dirt was. It was, I had to really work to get that little piece of rubber to come through that little tiny hole.
Yeah.
So if you open the case, you can't see these.
No, that I ended up opening because the G's will let you replace the battery, and that was how I found the little rubber thing that was in the way. I had poked it back far enough when I was poking the toothpick in there. I had poked it back far enough that I could actually see it after I took the battery out. So I was able to take a little pair of tweezers and get in there and pull it the rest of the way out.
Hmm.
But
Interesting.
in doing that, I ruined the water protection.
Well,
of
you
that
just have to
phone.
be careful not to drop it in the head or whatever.
I'm not that worried about that phone. You know, it's the old phone, but I don't know if you can see it. That there's a little. I mean, it is tiny.
Yeah.
This one, you might actually be able to see it. The mic hole is actually decent size on this one, but on these G's, it tiny, tiny, and it looks like it's got stuff in it again. They say just carrying it around in your pocket, it'll just collect pocket lint, and it
Yeah.
goes right into that hole. It loves that hole.
Plugs that hole.
That sounds to me like a design flaw. That's what I would call it. I mean, I realize Microsoft would call it a feature, but I'd call it a design flaw.
I, you know, it really wasn't a problem for like the first few years of using it, and then one day it just stopped working, and that's, you know, pretty much all the reports were like the phone was working great, and then it wasn't.
Yep.
Yeah, so
I'm surprised there isn't a YouTube video on clearing out the lint out of a microphone. I mean, there is one on every other subject. Okay.
well, probably nobody's crazy enough to stick a drawers drill down in there or a toothpick deal thing to. I mean, you ruptured that microphone and you basically destroyed the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. And that's why the PC doctor up in Monroe, he had like a little vacuum and he tried to vacuum it out. But it couldn't create enough vacuum in that small hole to pull whatever was in that hole. So it's like, huh. And you got like a plastic cover, like a shield, okay, you can buy to protect the phone. Well, you're going to have a little hole there in the plastic, okay? So it's just it's a design flaw.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
need to put.
I'm looking at my new phone and I can already see the lint and the pocket dust starting to fill up this hole, you know, and I've got the case on it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
Where does the Apple phone's microphone or where they're at?
have no idea.
No, I have no idea.
Or maybe people just don't put them in their pocket.
They have their
No,
butler carry them around.
I don't
they
know.
carry them around in their butt, right in the back. See it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
The first Motorola phone that I got, I had a belt clip for it, and I never ever had that problem, ever. This one I got a belt clip for it, and 2 days after I got the belt clip, the belt clip snapped and just broke off, and I said, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm back to carrying it around in my pocket."
Mm.
So,
So yeah, I got solved.
So what you need to do is keep a copy of that drill around to pull it out and give it a little twist there.
plus,
You know, I got the app on the phone. I got a little set of hair plugs, and I'll just see if I can increase the volume. It worked.
So this app allows you to hear the way you sound on the phone. Is that what it does?
Yes, it is.
Huh. That's
That's it.
interesting.
Yeah, so he plugged in a set of earplugs, and then we could see the volume, and then he tested his, and his was, I'll use 93 decibels, and the best my phone could get was 75. But it was far greater than what it was before.
Huh. Interesting.
So it's not perfect, but it's doable. Maybe at Christmas I'll get a new one.
Yeah.
That worked out good.
That was one reason why I bought a new one, was because that one, even after I cleaned it out, it never came back. It never was quite right.
No, it's not quite right.
Yeah, people could hear me, but just barely.
Yeah.
Which is better than not being able to hear me, I guess.
So what, so you got the new phone, but you use the same account? So what do you just swap the chip?
So when I bought the new phone, I bought it from Republic, and all they did was deactivate that phone and activate this phone with the same one.
So you didn't have to do anything physical to it.
No.
Interesting.
Took,
FINA.
I don't know, 15 minutes maybe.
FINAO. Finao. Finao online.
Ray. There's new links in the description. We're gonna have another meeting, but it's not the same link. Copy those link. Copy that link in the chat room.
So can you see it, Ray? Because usually when you come in late, you don't see the old links, the old chat.
Nope. I don't get it. I didn't get it.
I'll get it.
I need it. Somebody email it to me, text it to me.
No, you just have to re-enter it, Leroy.
Yep.
Basically, when you come into it, your chat starts at that point.
Yes.
His name is Tony.
Is he at the same place?
He's in.
I just sent the link again.
Hey, Leroy, I got to take off.
All
All
right.
right. So,
Take care, Ken.
all right. Take care. We'll all see you next week.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, so Leroy, the link there, it ends in an EDZ09.
That is the
And
link.
then there's a 2BZ9EH. Is there
That
supposed to
could-
be a space?
That could possibly be the password if you need it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can ignore that.
Otherwise, yeah, you Art needed the password last week. You may or may not need the password.
I could just use the password, take over the whole show, and fire everybody.
Now,
That sounds like a episode of The Apprentice.
The Apprentice, yep. Episode of Who Wants to Be the President of the United States? Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Because he's already millionaire, multi-billionaire, whatever.
Well, I don't know if that's true. It's a question of how much do you owe.
That's true, yeah.
It's assets minus liabilities. Okay.
Yeah, we don't know. Hell, I might have more money than him. We all might have more money than him in that case. So I think I dropped into the conversation where you're talking about Republic Wireless and your
just switching.
telephone.
Just switching.
Okay.
Just it's just random stuff. We're just randomly chatting about stuff. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
So how's Ray doing?
Oh, I'm trying to take a de-stressing day. I've been working on that building, the 1300 hook.
Yeah.
And where it was an EPA nightmare. And it seems like every time I do something over there, I don't think it's karma because I haven't been a jerk lately. So but there's just been so many stupid things happening. And I was like, did I deserve this? What is going on?
Was I
So
really that bad this week? What's up with that?
was I really that bad this exactly that's how I feel. I'm looking at this, I'm like, what the hell? So no,
Now
like
you-
example, I bought a door and from Home Depot. And you know, it's a big steel commercial door, entry door for person. And I bought two of them. And one of them, when it arrived, the frame was bent. And I'm thinking, you know, I just don't want to go through the hassle of taking it back to the store. I'll go ahead and, you know, if I have to take it back to the store, it's going to take me like 3 weeks to get another one. So I'll just straighten it out.
Ordered? This was ordered?
Yeah, I had to order a steel door, custom steel door. Okay. So I had to, I thought, you know, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to straighten it out. I'll be okay. You know, using my hammer, blah, blah, whatever. So I did. I straightened it out. And you could barely tell that there was a dent in there, more or less this big old bend. And I cleaned up my old door frame with a jackhammer. It took me like 7 hours to do it. And I concrete this door in place. And as the concrete was about 40 minutes drying process, I realized that the side of the door jamb was bowing in about 1/2 inch. And there's no way that this door could close on the door jamb. And I was so upset because I had to tear the door back out and straighten everything up again and reconcrete it in again. So that was the first door. And the second door I go to put in and everything went really smooth. It was great. And it closes nice and easy. And I went to put the door locks in and the deadbolt part worked fine. I closed the door and I'm like, wait a minute. There's not even a hole for the little bolt to slide into. I was like, what the hell? I'm not joking here, man. I was like, this is stupid. I took a picture of it because I thought there's no way. Nobody is going to believe me.
So maybe that was supposed to be the knob hole.
Did you get a Chinese door?
No. You see, there's not even a hole for it to go into. I was like, what the hell? I mean, down here, you see, you know, that's where the door handle goes into. Okay. But up there, there's not even a hole. There's no striker plate, nothing. And it's already concreted into the door jamb. I was like,
Basically, that door
what?
isn't really locked.
It's never locked. Oh, what the hell can I do?
Well, you can cut a hole.
Drill.
So I drilled a hole and hoped that it was going to land in the right spot. Okay. I'm going to put a sticker over it that says striker plate. I don't even know what I could do about it. Oh,
Same building.
same building.
Yep. Same
And the guy
building.
says, I've got Thunder Laser. Or
So he's
got-
got,
he says he's
he's
got
in
Hurricanes.
suite 120 and they're in suite 216. Think about it. Let me know what you want me to do.
So do you now own this building?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
a problem now.
And all the blessings that come with owning that building. God,
Now you know why you got it so cheap.
it's haunted or something, man.
So have you cleared all of the old residue debris out of it?
We're down to about 30 seconds, folks.
I'll see you in the next life here.
All right.
But yeah, 5 dumpsters, 30-yard dumpsters worth of residue. Yeah, that's a lot of residue.
Poor Ray. You know, I'm still
I bought
carrying.
a Bobcat to do it. That's some residue.
You know, I'm still carrying around computers in my trunk. I haven't cleaned them out yet.
You could add that to our list of residue.